Okay, so there's a new game out called Sons of the Forest, and they just released a new gameplay trailer. So let's see what this game is, because it has a lot of likes, a lot of views. It came out 2 days ago, so let's watch it. Okay, this is a pre-rendered animation. It's obviously pre-rendered and animated. And it looks like it was made in Blender. This isn't gameplay footage. Okay, this is not, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, this is an animation. Looks like it was made in freaking Blender. By a college student. Or source filmmaker. Okay, so right off the bat, there's way too many like special effects going on with the camera. They have like this focal zoom, this fisheye lens type effect, blurring everything so you can't see the bad graphics. And a lot of games are doing this now. They just said, screw it, we're just gonna make a game and it's gonna blur everything in the background so you can't see anything in front of you. And really, the graphics, they're okay, I guess. They're okay. I mean, there's not really any detail, to be honest. It's just rendered with the lighting. The lighting is pretty good, but there's no detail on anything. Okay, so we have another survival game. Like the 1000th survival game this year, where you're just chopping down trees. Like, why not just, like, if you guys see this just shows people are now obsessed, literally obsessed with survival, because people are getting tired of living in today's society. And I'm not trying to be political or activist like when making this video, but it's honestly just at weird levels. Are people really this tired of living in society where they turn on a game and stare at a screen and chop down virtual trees for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a day? Like, if this is the case, just live in the forest. Just be an actual survivor. I mean, the graphics are reaching the point where there's barely any difference. Except you guys are just lazy nerds that are too lazy to actually do so in real life. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, I might get lost. Oh, no. You guys are just soy boys. The people who buy video games now are soy boys. They're too lazy. They're too stupid to live in an actual real world environment where you have to actually survive. Drop me off in any forest, any jungle, and I will gladly survive. And a lot of these gamers, they don't know anything about survival. Survival is not just cutting down trees and walking around. It is survival. So if you want a real survival simulation, because nowadays the real world, the real world is a simulation. People spend way more time staring at screens than they do in real life. Okay, this is just the sad reality, and it's boring. Who wants to stare at a screen and chop down virtual trees for 6 hours? It's just boring. I mean, survival games, they're played out. If you like survival so much, just go outside. Survive outside. Be homeless for a couple months. And then we can see if you can survive. Okay, all these losers living in their parents' basement, swiping daddy's credit card. Let's see you survive on your own for a couple months in the freezing cold. A lot of these gamers, it's sad. The gaming culture is not about critical thinking anymore. It's about blindly walking to an object and holding down a trigger and then walking to the next object, collecting. It has no sort of free thinking. But that was just a little rant. Let's watch the rest of this trailer. See? Walking. Why do this when you could just do this in real life? Buy a flight to Alaska. Move to Alaska. Plenty of free, open space where you can gladly live like this. But they don't do it. They will even pay you to do it. Live in Alaska. They don't do it. Why? Because they're nerds. Okay? And nowadays it's either we get a failed, glitchy, free roam game, or a survival game, or a Spider-Man game. Those are the only three. Or maybe a Call of Duty here or there. But besides that, we're not getting anything in terms of an actual gaming experience. This is not gaming. This is a simulation. Let's get clear. When people should not be hyped over a boring simulation. These simulator games are pointless. Like these trucking simulators, these so-called survival simulators, unless you're actually planning on being a truck driver, a bus driver, a pilot, a survivor in real life. Why even play this game? Doesn't make any sense. It's not fun at all. It doesn't really look realistic. And it's just a waste of time. Who are you selling this game to? Are you just blindly praising a game because it's new and it looks good comparatively to what's it called, Cyberpunk? Is this how low the bar is now for gaming, where anything even remotely non-glitchy is considered a masterpiece or the next game of the year candidate? It's just a joke. This is just man walking around in the forest simulator. Literally, that's all it is. And you can't tell me otherwise. Okay, so there's a static NPC doing nothing. No sort of AI. No sort of logic. And look at these graphics right here. This is a real shame. Because there's games made in 2004. Pay very attention to the geometry of that. Right there. There's games made in 2004 that look better than this. The only thing they've improved is the rendering of the lighting. But the actual attention to detail is exactly the same. But look at this. Why? First of all, why is she standing in the freezing cold in a bikini? That's a tactic to try to get all these gaming incels to buy this game. Oh, I can have a waifu. Oh. No, these guys are losers. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted at all. Because this makes no sense. And this isn't a fun trailer. So far, all he's shown us is a pre-rendered animation of a helicopter crashing, a guy chopping down a tree, and walking through the forest. And now they're showing us something that doesn't even make any sense, but to try to give the fanboys a hard on. This is ridiculous. And it needs to stop. Because gaming at this very moment is a waste of time. Okay, another static animation. Another static biped or NPC, or whatever you want to call it. And it's just walking. Oh, I'm walking through. And why does she have two arms? What is that? Why does she have 3 arms? What is going on? She has 3 arms. She has 3 arms. You can't tell me that isn't 3 arms. That's a glitch. In their own trailer, there's already glitches, so you know this game's gonna be glitchy. Oh, so not only did they make it a cliche survival game, they had to add zombies. Now, why are zombies in the middle of the forest? Tell me what urban center is in the middle of nowhere so zombies can smell you thousands of miles away. They'll walk through the blizzard cold just for the chance of getting some flesh. Like, come on now. They're just putting zombies in everything. Everything now is zombie based. And it's sad. It's sad. Look at this. Look at the graphics. Oh my god. That's like Slenderman level graphics. Makes no sense. And look at the animation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at those animations. They don't even walk like zombies. They just walk like default animation. A default Blender preset animation. Or default source filmmaker pre-rendered animation. That doesn't look good. And it looks boring too. It looks very boring. Like, let me guess. The story revolves around you building something at day, and then at night the zombies come to get you, right? Sounds like Minecraft. Sounds like every other survival game, but with a new skin, a new coat of paint. Can we get anything original in gaming? Anything, just anything. Anything at all. Just give us something that's original, for God's sake. Please. Wow, very, like, seriously. How is this fun? Digging a hole on your computer screen. That's fun. I've seen screensavers that are more fun than that. Literal screensavers that are more entertaining than that. I'd rather watch paint dry than do that. Oh, but the graphics are so cool, man. Yes, but what are they doing with the graphics? Nothing. The same things we've already seen. The same exact formula we've already seen 1 trillion times. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. How is that there? How is that there? So the whole point is survival, and you could just open up a bunker and go in it and you have all this stuff. What is the point? What is the point? What is this? Just a virtual reality game? Where you just do random stuff you can already do in real life? With no story, no anything? What is the point? And look at that table. Look at that table. Look how it shines. Pay very close attention to how they are rendering these games. Look at the geometry of this table. Look at the cloth and how unrealistic that looks. The modelers of these games are just as lazy as they've always been. It's just the fact that the rendering is better. The rendering, the lighting rendering, The computers nowadays do all the work. The computers are getting faster. So of course the graphics will be more visually appealing. But still, the laziness shows. How is this possible? Boring. We are tired of the same zombie killing formula. It's getting stale. And I'm sure there might be some mechanics in this game that are new, but really all it just looks like is a reskin of Minecraft. And for the past 10 years we've been having all these Minecraft type games. Look at that wide open mountain. You think you're going to be actually able to climb that mountain? Do you think you're going to be able to explore wide open spaces? No. No, of course not. You're going to be in one area. And it will be very stringent. And the zombies just keep coming. They'll keep coming no matter how many you kill. And every day you're going to have to just keep killing zombies. Keep killing zombies over and over and over and over again. What is the point? Tell me what the point is. It just looks like wood everywhere. Everything's made out of wood. Wood. That's all you can make things out of. It's boring. They don't let you make things out of stone. They don't let you make anything out of rock, stone, ice. No. No, that would be too dynamic. That would require too many brain cells for the average gamer. They don't let you use other elements. They don't actually have any sort of dynamic AI that you can assign to certain tasks. No. We're just going to have an AI that can follow you and stay in one place. Two options, just either follow you or stay in one place. We're not going to have any dialogue or story within our game. No. The gamers don't want that. They just want this generic, streamlined, copy and paste, zombie shoot 'em up game with Minecraft nerd elements, which aren't really nerd elements. They're just stuff we've already seen that require the lowest common denominator of intelligence to build. It takes no skill to stack piles of wood on top of each other in a virtual setting. The wood stacks don't even look realistic. Let's be real with our games. And there's two types of gamers at this point. There are real gamers, and there are gamers that will buy anything, play anything, support anything if it has hype surrounding it. They won't support any game that does not have hype surrounding it. You have the PewDiePies that will play games and shill for it, even if it's a bad game. So really, YouTube coincides with the death of gaming. And then you have real gamers that actually play games because they are fun, not because there's a bunch of hype around it. A lot of games these days just aren't fun. It's not cutting it in the fun factor, which is the whole point of playing games. Everybody's like, look at me, I got the new 2K20 game, the new NBA 2K20. Oh, I got the new Call of Duty. And then they play it for like, not even a day, like 2 hours, then put it down. Don't play it for another month. Like, oh, I bought that? It's ridiculous. It's getting old. It's getting old. We need proof. We need actual proof before buying a game? When are gamers going to sit down and say, okay, this game has potential, but we need to be convinced? A minute and 30 trailer, a minute and 30-second trailer isn't going to cut it anymore. We need more. We need storylines. We need music. We need AI. We need gun classes. We need actual dynamic gameplay instead of just doing the same thing over, building and then shooting zombies. We need more. So, another generic zombie game, and we've already seen it. It just has better graphics, really. It just has better graphics, which is to be expected. I mean, this is 2021. Time is moving. We should be in the future. We should be in a gaming renaissance with all this technology, but apparently games like Cyberpunk, they are just glitchy messes. So are we really getting screwed over by this whole consumerist culture surrounding gaming? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. No, it won't be good. This game will suck. This game will suck. I guarantee you, after the first hour of playing this game, you'll never want to play it again. Because just look, telling off the trailer itself, you can tell there's nothing to it. Just generic, boring, zombie survival shooter. Not even a shooter, just zombie survival. No AI, no story building. Just zombies charge at your fort, and then you shoot them. And then they go away once it comes daylight or night or whatever. And then you repeat the process. Where's the dynamic gameplay? That's what you need. We need dynamic gameplay, and this game has none. Zero whatsoever. Do not buy this game. Do not support it. We are not supporting any game until we are proven without a shadow of a doubt that the game will be worth the money.